Hello everyone. If today is your first time of joining us on Maths Guru channel, kindly click on the subscribe button so you'll be informed anytime we upload a new video on this platform. Thanks for joining us on Maths Guru. I am Agih of Fidelis. Today we simply want to look at how to determine if two lines are parallel or perpendicular to each other. Parallelism and perpendicularity. That is our target today. So the question before us, the A part states that we should determine whether AB is parallel or perpendicular to PQ. Alright, let's begin from there. We have A to be 3, 1, these are the coordinates, and then the B, we have 4 and 3. Then we have a P to be 4, 6, and Q to be 5 and 8. Now we have stated the coordinates of A, B, P, and Q. Now there is something we need to know, that if two lines are parallel, the slope will be equal, or the gradients will be equal. And we recall that in taking the gradients of the line AB, we simply take the change in y over change in x, that is dy dx of the line AB. So the slope of AB will be equal to, this will be a y2, this will be a y1, this will be a x2, this will be a x1. So it will be y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. That is to say, we have 3 minus 1 over 4 minus 3. And this should be equal to 3 minus 1 is 2, and 4 minus 3 is 1. So the gradient is simply equal to 2. Now let's take a look at the gradients of PQ. The gradient of PQ is taken the same way. We have the y2, y1, x2, x1. So the gradient of PQ will be equal to, okay, let's differentiate that, 8 minus 6 over 5 minus 4. And this will be equal to 2 over 1, which is the same thing as 2. So M2 is equal to 2. Now we find out that M, which is the gradient of AB, is equal to M2, which is the gradient of PQ. In that, we say AB is parallel to PQ. AB is parallel to PQ. All right, let us now look at the B parts now. We have A to be 5 and -1, and B, the coordinates are 3 and 2. Then we go to P, we have the coordinates to be 2 and 4, and we have Q, the coordinates 5 and 6. Now let's quickly take a look at the slope of AB here. Let the slope be M, which will be equal to the change in Y. Now we have Y2, Y1, X2, X1. Y2 minus Y1 is equal to 2 minus, this is negative, so we put it in brackets, over X2, which is 3, minus X1, 5. So we're going to have 2, negative, negative, we're going to have positive 1 over 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2. So the answer is going to be 2 plus 1, which is 3, over minus 2, or minus 3 over 2. Now let's look at the gradient of PQ. We have the gradient to be M2. So we have Y2, X2, Y1, X1. Y2 minus Y1 is equal to 6 minus 4 over 5 minus 2. 5 minus 2. And this should be equal to 6 minus 4 is equal to 2, and 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. So we have this as 2 over 3. All right, so it means M2 is equal to 2 over 3. All right, quickly, we need to know the condition for perpendicularity of two lines. If two lines are perpendicular, the products of their gradients will be equal to -1. If two lines are perpendicular, the products of their gradients will be equal to -1. That is to say, M multiplied by M2 should be equal to -1. Since we can see that the gradients are not equal, so they are not parallel to each other. But let's look at this to see if they are perpendicular. For us to know that they are perpendicular, what we simply do is multiply their gradients and see. 3 over -2 multiplied by 2 over 3. So we have 1, 1, 3 here, 1, 3 there, 1. 3, 2 in 2, 1, 2 in 2, 1. So we are going to have -1 over 1, which is the same thing as -1. Therefore, AB in this case is perpendicular to line PQ. All right, let's quickly look at the last question here. We have the coordinates of A here, 4 and 7. The coordinate of B, 6 and 8. The coordinate of P, 3, 5. And the coordinate of Q, 5 and 6. Okay, let's quickly look for the gradient of this. Remember, this is x1, y1, x2, y2, x1, x1, y1. Sorry, this will be x2 and then y2. Okay, let's move on. We have the gradient m to be equal to y2 minus y1, which is 8 minus 7 over x2 minus x1, 6 minus 4. And this will be equal to 1 over 2. 8 minus 7 is 1, 6 minus 4 is 2. So that is the gradient for this. Now let's represent the gradient of PQ with m sub 2. So we have y2 minus y1, which is 6 minus 5 over x2 minus x1, 5 minus 3. And this will be equal to 6 minus 5, 1. And 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. In this case, m is equal to m2, m sub 2. That is to say, they are parallel. The lines are parallel to each other. If they are perpendicular, the product of their gradients should give us -1. And if we multiply 1 over 2 by 1 over 2, we are simply going to have 1 over 4, which can never be -1. So, thanks for watching Maths Guru video. Don't forget to subscribe. Please kindly subscribe and also click on the bell there so we'll be informed that you are really following us and you really enjoy our service. Thank you. Bless you.